Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a very special kind of review of Blade Show Texas Day 1. These are some of my acquisitions and I wanted to share them with you. I didn't do a whole lot, but I got some pretty amazing stuff and kind of want to dig into this. So yeah, let's take a look at this. All right, today we're looking at 4 things that I got at Blade Show, and I'm pretty excited about this. And you can kind of see what they might be, but there's some great stories behind this. So let's look at this and let's see what y'all think about this. All right, so I'll start off here first. First, something I've wanted a long time is American Blade Works. This is their little slip joint, and I've wanted one of these. We'll do a full review of this, but I already took this out. Come on now. Of course, it's not coming out for me. Here we go. So it is a slip, by the way, I cut myself, not on any knives at Blade Show. I cut it, taking a pocket knife out of my pocket. It's a dumb story, but anyways, I was in the car. All right, so this is the little slip joint that they have. Beautiful little American-made titanium scales, magna cut blade, hollow grind. I mean, you can get a full 4 fingers on here. Just a really good little slip joint. I mean, it was a great deal. They had a Blade Show special, but even the regular price that they sell this for, it's insane. It's made by a couple that actually makes them in their garage out behind their house. And I get a chance to talk to them. It's just a really cool story. And I was so excited because this is just insane. It's USA made, beautiful little knife. My first impression of this was just the quality for what you're getting and the price, and USA made. I couldn't complain, right? I couldn't complain at all. So, little phosphor bronze washers, you got a typical backstop, the quality, the build, everything. I mean, it's a simple, beautiful design that works very efficiently. American Blade Works, you can see that. Beautiful big, looks like a T10 maybe, or T8, I can't tell, but just works really, really nicely. And I think I might have a slip that I could use for this, so I'm kind of excited, looking forward to carrying this little guy. That was the first one. We'll do a full review on this one because, you know, I've been getting in the slip joints. I've been enjoying it. That was a lot of fun. I've kind of already opened these and checked them out because obviously I'm buying them, right? So there you go. So if you're wondering, like I have my knife sales, what was I getting? Then I'll give you a little idea. So the next thing that I got, put these out of sight so we don't get distracted. The next thing I got was something. So I checked some, so I had some issues going to Dallas. I ran into traffic getting up there. I was supposed to come in early. I was a guest of QSP, and David Cam, he's with QSP, but he's also Blade Banter, if you haven't heard of him. He invited me to be over there in the booth, and I was supposed to come in early, and I figured at 10 o'clock after the early, early birds or whatever had done their whatever stuff, I could get in line for some of the knives that I really wanted to check out, because I was really looking for one kind of grail. Because I got stuck in traffic, I didn't get there to 10:45. I was really bummed. It was horrible. I mean, I kept getting notifications, another accident, another accident, another accident. Finally took the back road, and I got there, I'd say maybe 10:40, and by the time I got in, it was 10:45. It was insane. So I missed out, but I found a bunch of other stuff. Like, so my first 2 Blade shows, I would go to all the manufacturers, knife people that I had not met yet, you know, that I wanted to see, and I didn't get to see them all, but I hadn't really checked out new knife companies. So this time around, I got a chance to see a bunch of the new ones. So this next one was something, I've seen people talk about this, and I didn't realize how good it was until I handled one. So this next one is the Ragnarok. This is Nicholas Chuprin, and he's NCC Knives. So if you haven't heard of him, some of you guys, most of you guys can probably know who this is, right? This is the Ragnarok number 129, blue cracked ice blue bronze. Blade finish is, I'm not sure what AWSF, stone finish, I guess, and I don't know, acid wash maybe. The blade option is milled harpoon, and we've got a solar flare. The clip is tie, MTF, multiple, I'm guessing different stuff with it. And then you got the back spacer is a 2-tone blue, bronze, and then the hardware tie is Zergotite blue, right? So this is the Ragnarok version 1, number 129. All right, so that's the knife that we're dealing with here. I think there's a sticker in there too. Got to put this up on my wall of stickers, by the way. It's got to go on my wall of stickers. Definitely add those guys. So very, very cool little knife. again, I've kind of already unboxed this, so I know it's not a true unboxing, but it's kind of my first impressions. It's not a review. We'll do a full review, but here it is in all its glory. So it's a beautiful blue anodized, and I found out the way he does this, he anodizes blue. You got to do the blue first, and then go for the bronze, because if you do bronze and then do the blue, it would turn to bronze all blue. So you do the blue, and then you kind of buff the top of it, and then you do an anodization for the bronze, and that's how you get that on there. And he did that in the front and the back and the clip and everything. Beautiful milled clip right there, by the way. Really nice. And then you can see the hardware, the star pattern, really gorgeous. And if you're not going to have any deployment method except for a flipper, you got to do it well. And that's always my rule, but this is so good. And then when you look at that action. It does have Skiff Caged bearings in there already, and it's tuned perfectly. I have to do nothing, zero to this knife. This is exactly what I want in a knife, and I'm enjoying it. It is such a pleasure, such an incredible pleasure. So let's look at the blade. It is step milled right here. It's a tanto. I would call this a tanto. It is single, got it like a swedge on top, but we've got that step milling. You see that right there? That beautiful step milling. Just, I love that. Then you've got the NCC up there, the little logo, and the pivot is just gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Now, this is a custom, right? There's no milling going on in here. You know, all of the stuff he does himself, and that's what makes this really amazing, right? So I am loving this guy. Just simply stunning, stunning, stunning. Yeah, the Ragnarok version 1. Wow, just wow. Really, really love this thing. And so the flipper is just outstanding. Now, he has another one where it's a flipper delete and he does a thumb stud. I got to tell you, love to get a thumb studs added to this. It's just, if he would do it, that would be kind of cool. But this is still cool. Such a good knife. Such a great experience. We'll do a full review. It's got a little bit of weight. The center is going to be about right there, so you're going to feel pretty balanced when you hold it. I got big meaty fingers, right? So I got 4-finger grip right there. Can't really choke up on there, but this is right at my limit. You go any further than this, I don't know. An extra large with big meaty fingers might be kind of close. You could still go out here, so I guess you can get a little extra. It's a matter of what you find comfortable. And then you can notice the detent ball. Is it a ball or a nub? It looks like a nub, actually. Anyways, it clears the detent right there. So let's do it again. So I am clear right there. That's nice. So I can flip and fidget with this thing all day long and not worry about it, which I really, really, really enjoy. It is titanium on steel, but he has a right angle, carbonization. Everything looks really, really nice. And so you have this sort of acid wash, and then you have this kind of belt satin finish there. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And you can see, again, no weight relief on the inside because this is like hand milled. This is hand done, right? That's what makes something like this special. I love the two-tone, the bronze and the blue together. I'm normally not into a blue, but man, blue and bronze, yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I actually dig this a lot. So this is a really, really cool knife. Really, really enjoyed this. Matter of fact, ran into so many wonderful people there. Been a blast. Got a chance for everyone to check it out, and sharing knives. Got a chance to handle some crazy knives that cost $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. People carry and use. Legit, the materials alone were like $9,000, $10,000. It was insane. It was insane. But, you get to see what's out there and what people value and what people want. And the material is really quite amazing, right? It really is quite amazing. I love that. So there you go. The clip is clear of this cutout here, so you're not worrying about that catching on your pocket. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll do a full review, obviously. Get a full review and see how this knife performs for myself. So excited about that one. This is a really cool one, the Ragnarok. So I'm going to put this off to the side for now. All right, so I hung around, and then I got a chance to, I wasn't sure what I was going to get next. I saw this wonderful French knife. Don't know the gentleman. Here's his coin. He had some coins, and then the little poker chip that it looks like 3D printed. So I took a picture of it. Maybe if I remember, I'll try to post it in here. But that was a really cool knife, and I was very much on the fence getting it. And I probably would have if I went back, but I went over to say hello to Jonathan McNees. And he had some knives. I've always wanted a particular one. I really wanted version 2. I really wanted a Tonto and all that stuff. And I just, you know, I saw Tyler Williams. He had this beautiful carbon fiber one. I was like, dang, that's so freaking nice. That's so nice. So I've always been, I was hoping he didn't have any carbon fiber. So I was like, okay, I wasn't really, but we were just talking. We were talking about knives, talking about his Knife Freak show, the podcast, loving that. And then I gotta have some videos. Gotta have some videos. I'll do a short of it when I go back for day 2, but I saw his new one. Guys, seriously, it's so good. It's so good. I got to get you the short for that. But let that be it for another discussion. I want to focus on this. Wow, just wow. So anyway, so I got a chance to check out, and he had just submitted a knife for the Texas Blade Show USA production one, right? Matter of fact, the next 2 knives were submitted for the USA production knife competition. And this just came back. He and I were talking, and his wife went to go pick him up. And you know, I'm looking at the knives, you know, trying to see what, maybe if there's something there. And as he's packing up, ready to go, because it's right at the end, he goes, have you looked at this? And I'm like, you know, because I knew kind of what I had in mind. And I was like, okay, well, let me take a look. And are you ready? I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but okay. So let me just tell you, he made 2 of these, and he probably feels like he's probably not going to make these again. The first one sold, and it was more stone washed. This one is a little different, similar in many ways, but it's not stone washed, right? And this is the one he submitted to the competition. And so when he said, hey, do you want to look at this? Yeah. You're seeing it correctly. Damascus inlay. Bronze anodized hardware screws, thumb studs everywhere. Beautiful accents. Standoffs in the back. This is a Gen 2, right? Beautiful dead nut centered. Everything gorgeous. This black anodization on here. Just stunning. Stunning, stunning. So, what is he calling this? He's calling this blackout inlay Tonto, right? It is blackout inlay Tonto, Damascus with bronze hardware. So, I looked at this and I was like, what? Because I've always dreamed of doing a Damascus, get one of his that has inlays, take the inlay out, and maybe get somebody like Jay Dizzle to do white twill carbon fiber inlay, and then kind of do something fancy with the scales. But this blackout, I was like, okay. It's like, I was really shocked. And so, but this is the best part. You ready? Hollow grind, Tonto. Okay, this is the one I wanted. It's so good. So good. Got a little stuff on there. I clean that off, sorry. So amazing. McNees over here. MagnaCut, USA made. Just look at this thing. Still titanium on back of good angle. Again, you get the right angle, this thing works, right? Look at that. Just simply stunning. Man, I was looking for something, you know, I was thinking like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do the carbon fiber. And I looked, I was stunned, shocked, frozen, literally like deer in headlights. And I was like, is this for sale? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, you know, how much was it? And it was reasonable for a blade show, for this. Okay. All right. Bronze hardware, blacked out, Damascus inlay, beautiful. Now this is reminiscent of his customs. So if you didn't know, Jonathan McNees, he started off doing nothing but customs, and his customs are famous. You go to Recon One, and they resell some of the stuff at ridiculous prices, right? And matter of fact, the new one that he had with the fuller, with the thumb hole, that's actually a kind of a remake of a former custom that he did. Changed the thumb hole and made it a little bit bigger. You'll have pictures, trust me. I'll make sure I get some video. But I was like, what? What is going on here? What is this voodoo magic I'm looking at? And it is. It's simply stunning. Simply stunning. So let's zoom in. Got it. This is worth taking a look at. So here's the Damascus. And the way he did the anodization, this is that gold. This is that phase where you go from the dark kind of Damascus to that really blue, to the all-out gold, to the multiple colors, and then you do the multiple colors to the gold. And right before this turns green, which is the next level, right? Just friggin' amazing. Wow. Just beautiful. And it matches the black here so well. And it matches the bronze anodization. And so to me, it's like, yes, yes, yes. Please, may I have another? So beautiful, so amazing, so stunning. All right. sorry, I totally forgot that I was not focused here. So hollow grind, come down here. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful. Get the focus there. Nice hollow grind. Big, nice swedge on top, which makes it a beautiful cutter, right? Got this bronze anodized hardware there, which is really nice. And we got lockup here. Probably a good 20-30%, I think, right? No weight relief on the inside, which is typical when he does his normal stuff, right? There's a little weight relief over here, some of the milling he does, and then he finishes. Everything is rounded. I've noticed that on the newer version, he really rounds these corners more. The older version, which is a great version, do not get me wrong. I love my old one, right? Oops, I almost unplugged over there. But it feels a little different. It does. It doesn't feel, this feels more rounded. There's just something like he softened the corners up a little bit. It's a little more refined in many ways, right? The bronze is just really stinking cool. I don't know if I'm going to do the Lynch Northwest clip. I might. But I really like how all this matches. And this is a little more robust clip. This is a lot thicker than the one that came with this originally. So I don't know. I might leave that. It's just pretty cool. So here's the thing. This was submitted for Blade Show competition. Right? Blade Show competition as a production knife, USA production knife. Oh, here's the standoffs and everything. All right, let's look at the typical jimping up on top. Aggressive, right? And let's zoom out because you get a nice grip. It's very comfortable. Still very comfortable. Really, really solid. And then you have the Tonto with the little double tip. I think it's fantastic. This was submitted as a Blade Show USA production knife competition. And if he wins, I effectively bought the knife that's going to win potentially an award at Blade Show. It blew me away. Will he win? I don't know. Could. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a very possibility, but I don't know if he will. But it's simply stunning. It would be cool if he did, for sure, right? So I was really blown away by that, and I thought that was really cool. All right, so that's the next one. We'll do a full review of that one. The next one is also, this is a Protech version. And I went over to the Protech booth and talked to them over there. And the version they had was in my cart. And I wasn't really liking it. So as I said goodnight to Jonathan, I went over to Joseph Vero's, to Vero Engineering. And I said hello real quick. And I said, yeah, I meant to do my interviews because that day I'd been so busy meeting so many people, talking to so many people, talking to so many knife makers, manufacturers. I mean, I met people, the first Blade Show, I was just trying to meet people that I knew. The next Blade Show, because Atlanta's huge, I was just trying to find more people that I knew, and that was cool. This Blade Show, I found so many custom knife makers that I like, I just didn't know. I didn't know who they were, but they make beautiful stuff, amazing stuff. This is really awesome. I got to see, of course, Peter Kerrigan and his beautiful designs, which is just amazing, and so many amazing people. Oh, I was going to go over to Hog House. Oh, sad story. Hog House, their stuff got intercepted at customs, and Topio had nothing to show. Just really frustrating. I hope they can release it by tomorrow so you can have something, but tomorrow would be like probably today because I may drop this video early. But he had nothing, and I was really bummed about that. But here we are. I went over, talked to Joseph Vero, and I saw his little one, and I said, man, that's really cool. All they had was this micarta. And he goes, here, take a look. And I'm like, okay, I'll take a look. Now, he had it comes with the regular clip. That's a regular clip. It's a blacked out regular clip, but there's a special clip included with this one. This is a special one, okay? USA made, Protech, wonderful quality. My Mordax, my TR3, my TR3 Integrity. Love my stuff. Now this is a black micarta, and I'm gonna let you know it's black. Well, is it black micarta? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's black micarta. Does it say it? Protech Auto First Batch Zirconium. Okay, so I don't know, but here's the zirconium clip, and that's beautiful. And this is the one that was also submitted to Blade Show, Texas for their USA production knife. And apparently, Melissa Backwoods, I was talking to her outside, and she was saying that a lot of people were very interested in this one. They were like really keeping an eye on it. So I thought that was cool. All right, so again, little standoff. You got the micarta, all the internals over here. By the way, this is first run number 15. the 15th one out of the first run. I think he only did 15. Beautiful. Now, he put this on there, and you can tell. You see how it's loose? I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. It's just because they flipped it so you can get it in there. I'm sure there was no Loctite, and I'll probably add a little Loctite so this sticks on there because it had the original clip on there. But let's do this. You ready? It is impressive. Solid. And look at that beautiful polish on that. I mean, dang, satin finish, magna cut. Look at that. Just look at that. I feel like, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Just look at that. But look at that beautiful zirconium clip. Man, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And the auto is just solid. Here, do it again. And it is one of these knives that I can one-hand it. It is so strong. Now, there was a Chavez there. It was awesome. But it was red, and I'm not quite my color. I get that's a Chavez thing, you know, and so if you're a big Chavez fan, the red, you're going to love it. It's great. Not my cup of tea, right? I'll do black. I'll do titanium. I'll do maybe some Damascus. I just typically don't go for that. It just didn't jump out at me, right? And I mean, I even break the rules sometimes because here we are with this blue and bronze. I mean, come on. You know, you make the aesthetic look nice. I'm going to break my rules. Even here, look, I was never into Damascus. It almost looks like Mokume, doesn't it? Or Mokutai, but it is Damascus. Let's double check. Yeah, Damascus. Because I question it. I question it because of the anodization he did. Almost makes me think it's Mokume, but it's so beautiful. But this is the Magna Cut. So you remember my first TR3 was a gift from my wife. Bought it when Protech first started using Magna Cut, before they talked to Lauren Thomas. So I know the HRC on that one's probably 61. It needs to sharpen a little more. It doesn't hold an edge as much as like my Mordax, as much as I think my Mordax, and then yeah, my Mordax is the other one that has really fine tests. This is going to be Magna Cut too. So I'm curious how well this is going to hold up. This is the Synapse. Beautiful, beautiful design, right? It's not the full integral like he has over there, but look at that. It's nice. It's comfortable. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Love, love, love this knife. Just looks really outstanding. Love the polished look on this thing. So this was, again, the one he submitted for the competition. So if Joseph Vero or Jonathan McNees happens to win, I potentially could have a knife that won Blade Show. And that blows me away. That absolutely blows me away that could be. Now, they both could maybe not win, and some other knife could win, because there's so many amazing stuff there. I get it. But the fact that these were the knives submitted for the Blade Show competition as some of their best stuff, it's cool. It's super cool. I love this. It's such a strong auto. I mean, this is just really solid. So as you can see, let's zoom in a little bit here. Look at that beautiful satin finish. Almost looks like a hand set, but it looks like it's belt satin. This right here, you see the cross and the cross here, the swedge. And then let's look at that micarta with the button. Beautiful button, totally recessed and everything. The micarta back here, then you've got number 15. Jimping up here. Goes over easy, pushed out, you lock in. Beautiful polished up there with the swedge, right? We got beautiful screws there. They look like are they T6s? I can't tell. Maybe T8s. I'll have to double check. This is an Allen wrench. It is not a Torx wrench. So I got to remember that. I am going to have to take it apart so I can tighten this because it is loose, but it just needs to be tightened up. So I'm cool with that. Again, you have this faux back spacer. It looks like almost an integral, right there. And you got the little place for a lanyard loop if you want to. And let's look back over here. Here's that zirconium clip. Just really gorgeous, beautiful polish. Do like that a lot. And you don't see the pivot. I think that's really cool. I like that. And again, and it's not sharp on the edges, which when I had my TR3, it's really sharp. I like that. They took the time to take care of that. Such a beautiful knife. Love how this is. Nice and centered, nice and strong deployment. Beautiful. There's the Magna Cut. Beautiful fit and finish on there. And you can see inside, you know, just really, really nice. So let's zoom out a little bit. And there is a beautiful knife like that. I think it's gorgeous. Simply stunning. So let's take a look what we got going on here, right? These are the three major knives that I got, and then we've got my little slip joint. Got a few stickers for the giveaway, so I'm excited about that. But let me do this. Got to have a little thumbnail for the video. I figured this would be nice, right? We could always take a picture and see what you think about that. But that way, you know, I'll probably cover it up a little bit so you don't see it. But I think it's simply, I'm very happy with this. Beautiful custom, beautiful special knife from McNees. This is better than the carbon fiber I hoped for. This is better than, I'm tickled. I'm tickled pink. I love it. And then this right here, I didn't want the micarta, but I really liked it. And then when I saw that, and it was available, and Joseph is walking out and said, "It's yours if you buy it. It's my last one." And I was like, "Yeah, yes, please." And the only reason why he had it, again, the only reason why he had it is because this is the one he submitted. This is the one he submitted. And it was just coming back, and it was going to sell in an instant. And if I wasn't there jumping on top of it, oh man, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to do the reviews and carry these guys. So much goodness right here. So much goodness. So much excitement for me. Yeah, I'm going back tomorrow. My goal is to do mostly interviews. I'm not planning to buy anything else tomorrow. If you see a sale coming up, you know it might be differently. So I might need to move some knives. You might find some good sales coming up. But anyways, yeah, simply, unbelievably stunning and gorgeous. Love this. This was really the biggest surprise, right? I mean, these two together were the biggest surprise. Just super happy about that. And then this is just so nice. I had no idea how good this was. I mean, the guy's super nice, super awesome dude. Yeah, Mr. Eddie was there and some other folks. It was just really cool to talk to these people. I like this. I'm so terrible with names. I really am. I wish I was more of a politician, could remember names, but I remember faces. So I'm looking forward to when I see them again to talk to them and say hello. Yeah, there we go. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. What do you think about this haul? Any questions? Do any of you guys own any of it? Well, I know you're not going to own that. I know you're not going to own that. You might have a McNees Mac 2. What do you think about it? This is brand new and was just released there, so the chances of you having that are very slim. That, you might have something like this. Now, this is the traditional harpoon. He had like a subdued Bowie as well that I liked, but I like this better. I like this. And most of you guys, I bet a bunch of you, have this knife already. I still think it's the best bang for the buck. So there you go. There's my Blade Show haul. Of course, I got a bunch of stickers, not as many as I did last year. So I got to try to work on some more stickers tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. It's always challenging trying to get all that together, but that's my goal. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. All right, guys. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting also the subscribe button? Subscribing, I like it right down here, by the way. Subscribing and liking the videos really helps me out. Allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, who enjoys the content, who's part of the live stream, is just part of the whole community. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down there as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other video. And a big shout out, a big thank you to all my channel members. You guys are amazing. You allow me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I could. So I'm grateful for that. 2, you really do encourage me. Encourage me to keep producing, keep doing more videos, even when I feel like I don't have the strength, the energy, because, this is part-time. My work is full-time, and it's a full-time, probably full and a half-time job. But I appreciate you guys for being there, supporting the channel. It means the world to me. It really does. I do 2 special things for channel members. I do a once-a-month members giveaway. It's exclusive just to the channel members. I try to make sure it's something nicer than just a budget banger. That's always my goal. So if you are up for that, hey, would love to have you as a channel member. And if you ask, how do you become a channel member? There's a link down below in the description for 3 different tiers of membership, right? Love you at any membership tier. Would be honored, but please don't feel obligated. Yeah, the other thing that I also do is brand new channel members. If you become a brand new channel member, you've not asked or received a channel sticker, I would love to mail you a channel sticker and a little thank you note for me. Just a way for me to say thank you, that I appreciate you. And, if that's you, make sure you reply back, because I think, let's put it this way. You have to email me and reply to me. That's the case, because I'm not going to know if you were a member before and all that stuff. So just let me know. I can verify it once you let me know. But that's my way to say thank you. Just another way, right? Appreciate you guys. All right. If you haven't already, check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.